This one, which means I need these paints. So that's okay. No, I think we had that one. Oh, why didn't I pay attention to my paints? Ah. All right, I think that's it. So we have bright pink. We're still missing one. This one and then that one. There we go. All right. Hello, Tammy. Hi, Lori. Hey, Patty. It's Patty, right? Bozzy's mom? Did I get it right? The more times I connect proper names with usernames, I get really excited. All right. So, hi, Jonitor. Oh, thank you, Lori's. Yes, I got it right. Fantastic. How's it going, Bees Like Stuff? Happy Chrysler. I hope everyone's doing good today. We are going to work on this color grade mug. I've got an idea of what I really want to do. So we are going to just confirm the number of colors. Yes, we do. We have the right number of colors. Okay. Oh, that's so exciting, Tammy. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Wonderful news. Yay. I love hearing that. Best thing I could ever hear. Love, love, love it. And if you are having fun and enjoying it, then that is the only thing that matters. That's it. That's all. It's the magic sauce. Having fun with it. Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. Lori, I use multi-surface acrylic paints that cure to be top shelf dishwasher safe after baking. So, I have a very specific idea of what I want to do here. So I'm going to stir up some paints and get started here. I've been looking at this mug for a couple of days because I started it a couple of days ago and I just haven't picked it back up again yet. I've been finishing other projects. And I've been staring at it and I've got this really... It's a pattern I've done quite often before, but I want to try it with these colors so bad. Oh... Tammy, your way of doing this and putting your stamp in it is going to develop so naturally if you just follow that joy and just have so much fun with it. Because the more fun you have, the more you practice, right? And your skill develops really quickly. Get ready. Get ready. Start kind of doing some photo journaling of your projects. Keep track of where you are and where you get to. It's fun to go and look back. Hello, Soul Damon. You're welcome, Lori. Hey, honey's mama. All right, so got my colors back here. The card was for day 14, and it was a 3-color color grade. So my 3 colors are the blue, the purple, and the pink. So I've mixed 2 colors in between the pink and the purple, and then 2 colors in between the purple and the blue. So now it is time to take the next steps in this one. Oh, no way, Jonathan, that's awesome. It's relaxing, isn't it? The shapes and the symmetry and the repetitions. It's very meditative. Coloring them, drawing them, painting them. You get the same kind of thing out of it. All right, so we are going to go with Okay, we are going to go with a size 7 with the blue, and we are going to do these into swoops. Well, hello, Wolf. How the heck are ya? How have you been? It's good to see ya. How are all the creatures? Living their best lives because of you? All right, so we're going to go right here. So I'm going to try and lift my phone up in a second here. I see that it's not a great angle, but I have to turn the mug for a second to be able to get at this. So I'm going in with my micro daughter or clay sculpture tool and just pulling the paint down into the swoop. You can always add more paint in too, but make sure you're putting lots of paint on there. All right. Thank you, Soul Damon. Make a different pattern every time. There you go. Just keep enjoying it. Keep enjoying it. It'll get you there. It'll get you where you want to go. It really does. I am having so many issues with my camera arm here. Bear with me. Is that better? Are you going to tighten? It's not looking good. Oh, that's a little bit better. I have some nuts and bolts coming loose on my phone arm. It clamps to the desk or the table. So we're going to be doing things a little sideways here, but hopefully that'll work out. Could be doing better, but the animals are amazing. Are you okay? Yes, happy December 25th. How you doing, Barb? Good to see ya. Hope you've had a good day. So I'm going to flip it this way. The reason I'm going across for me is that I'm going to kind of draw a mental line straight across. And I'm going to try and replicate the distance from the center. So in the Dot Mandala Inspiration deck, there's different kinds of cards. There's color inspiration, there's like emotions, there's things like nature, your favorite celebrity, music, different things like that. So subjects, I guess you could call them, I guess. And then there are skill ones as well. So they could either be a specific kind of mandala design or something like this, which is a color grade, right? And that could also be in the color category, right? Sometimes they fall under both. So this particular card that I drew, that I pulled, was a 3-color color grade. So my 3 colors are this blue, purple, and a bright pink. So let me just see. Let me scroll back. It's nothing I can help or that someone did, but it still got me down. Remember how I'm color blind? My cones, but let me see some colors. Oh, I'm so sorry, Wolf. That makes total sense that would have you down. Yes, yeah, honeys, I did just start. I started at 7 o'clock, so 10 minutes ago. So I'll be here for about an hour in total. I'm sorry about that, Wolf. That sucks. I'm sorry it's got you down. Sometimes stuff just sucks, right? We don't have to turn it into something positive or find a bright side. Sometimes the bright side is just accepting that we're having this emotion that we would really rather not have, but that it makes sense. It's an emotion that makes sense. You know? I'm trying to see the best in it. Continued. Okay. And I haven't noticed any changes, so I'm hopeful it was just the one time. Oh, that would be good news. That would be really good news. I'm sending you lots of good vibes, my friend. Lots of good vibes coming your way. It's good to see you. Missed ya. Not quite as pointy as I would like it to be. But that's all right. Oh, we totally miss ya. Excuse me. Ugh. And it's good to see you tonight. I'm glad you're able to come and hang with us. For however long any of you are able to hang out tonight, thank you for coming and choosing to spend some of your time with me. This is the first time I've sat down to paint today, and it's feeling really, really good. I was really excited to sit down and work on this one, because in case you just got here, I've been looking at this one for a couple of days since I started it, and I realized that I knew exactly what I wanted to do with this one, so it feels good to be sitting down and getting it going. Hey, Anna Banana. Merry Christmas to you, too. Nope, this one does have a handle. It's just way over here. So this design is going to expand over to the sides over here as it grows outwards. We're going to get some on either side, so it can be a left or a right-handed mug, which is kind of cool. Oh, no, I was going this way. Hi, Mina. Merry Christmas to you, too. And how are you doing, Holly? It's good to see you. Hi, Chris. Merry Christmas. And thank you for the blessed poo. I love you guys so much. Oh, my gosh. I hope you guys are all doing good and have had a good day. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I just hope you've had a good day. am tired tonight. But I am looking forward to a good night's sleep. And then I'm looking forward to painting all day tomorrow. And I'm really excited that my shop update went really well today. I think there's only 3 mugs left. So I think there's 5 mugs that sold today. 5 of the 8 mugs sold today. So I think that, it's kind of cool. That was a fun day. And some blank stones and tea light candle holders sold. So I'll be packing up all those orders to get them into the mail on Monday. And then I'm going to keep making my way through these cards. But actually, the number one priority when I'm not on a live with you guys is actually going to be working on my first pattern because I'm going to be switching over my Patreon to patterns in January. And I really want to do it for January 1st, so I am trying to believe in myself that I still have the ability to get that accomplished by January 1st. But so that's going to be the other priority for the next couple of days. I'll try to show little bits and pieces of it where I can. But more cards and working on the pattern. 2 highest priorities. I'll try and get some more blanks made too, maybe. Let me scroll back. Blessed Pooh made you smile. Fantastic. Oh God, I can't wait to get that on t-shirts for Molly. I'm good. No Christmas for us this weekend due to COVID. Oh, I'm sorry, Holly. What did you do today then? What did you do? What were your alternative plans for today? Best day so far. That's wonderful, Chris. I'm so glad. And thank you very much. Me being left-handed, I like those kind of mugs, right? Because normally they're always right-handed mugs. So I do make a lot of right-handed mugs, but these designs that go all the way around or these ones that you can see from either side and have the main design opposite the handle, it sure makes it a lot easier and a little bit more ambidextrous. Time here is 1:30 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know when was the last time I stayed up that late? I was up pretty late last night. I was up until around 2:30 last night because as per usual, I did not learn my lesson. My last shop update, I was so organized. I had photography done early. I had postings listed and scheduled to go live. I was so organized, like hours and hours and hours before I had to go to bed. And last night, I was still working on it at after midnight. So that was the last time I was up until 1:30 a.m., but I think the last time before that was probably about 6 months ago. That's amazing. Thank you, Anna Banana. I have a bright yellow mug, not sure which colors. Ooh, on bright yellow. You could go with pinks, like corally like oranges, pinks, and purples. That could look good on a bright yellow mug. Greens and like nature kind of colors can be good too. And sometimes reds and pinks can look really good on yellows. I think it's not getting it too complicated, not getting too many colors in there without getting some ideas. But that's probably playing it safe too. Find a few colors that look nice together and look nice on yellow and just brighten it up. Play with some of it a little bit because you can remove the paint relatively easily off the mugs. It might be worth laying down a few dots just to see, lay down a couple different color combo ideas on the mug. See if you like which one you like, and then you can literally use your skewers and stuff and scrape the paint off or popsicle sticks or toothpicks, just some kind of wood is what I find works best for me, but cotton swabs, anything, right? Then you can remove that design. It costs you some time with the mug because you've got to kind of deal with cleaning it up and everything, but you could totally test it right on the mug and see what colors you like. I think my natural inclination would be to go bright, but I don't know how many different bright colors I would do. It'd be fun to figure out though. Almost done. All right. So here we go. Are we ready? Okay, let me catch up on comments and then we will jump into the next step on here. Da-da-da-da. Hello in Norway. That's so cool, Soul Damon. They eat a lot too. They weren't fed very well at their last homes. They're eating really good for you though. Oh no, Holly. Oh, I'm so sorry. How's he doing? I hope he's doing okay. I hope you guys are all doing okay. We also got a pair of male rabbits at the barn. Nice. Oh, rabbits are so smart too. Stayed home with the puffs. Oh, that doesn't sound like a bad day at all, Janitor. Watch TV. Just chilled. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Give yourself a day off, right? No, that's okay, honey's mama. Yes, this is my full-time job. This is my full-time job. Some months it goes really well, some months it doesn't go so great, but yes, this is definitely my full-time job. Oh, thank you. All right. I'm going to take a sip of my drink and I'm going to grab my first color. And we are going to try some swoops. Let me scroll back. Eating very well. I got to give them their... Oh, that's so cool. I love bunnies. Hey, Nick. Hey, Lori. I'm going to go try this. I need to paint what... Apple Barrel acrylic gloss. They would not work on the mugs. Unfortunately, you need multi-surface acrylic paints for the mugs, and it'll say multi-surface right on the bottle. The acrylic gloss, honestly, Apple Barrel is not my favorite brand. I find there's a lot of inconsistencies in the way the paint mixes, and it can be very, very watery. Craft Smart would be a good way to go, or you could even go up to your DecoArt Americana. That's one that a lot of people recommend. I've used it a couple times, not much, but I've liked it so far. I'm personally not an Apple Barrel fan, though I have a lot of issues with consistencies there. Oh, that's so good, Holly. I'm so glad to hear that. Got lots of days off since you retired. Well, that's perfect. And what better way to spend your retirement than with dogs? That sounds fantastic. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to do some swoops, but I'm going to start with the peak dots. So I'm just going to go around and do these. I'm going to do my swoops with my... I'm going to try to do it with my micro dotter. See what happens. And we are going to build this color grade all the way up to the pink. So when I started around the center, oh, you know what looked good? Oh yeah, that would have looked really good. Okay, got an idea. Sorry. No idea what I was talking about there. Sorry, completely got sidetracked. So I'm going to pull off this wet paint in the blue. Get in there with my little piece of wood here. The drier it is, the easier it just rubs off. It's when there's still quite a bit of wet paint on the mug that it just smears all over the place and gets really messy. So the longer you can let it dry, the better. Depends on how impatient you are, like me. So I just smear it over, make it thinner, and then think, well, once it's thinner, it's going to dry faster, and I'll just erase a larger surface area. Who cares? I'm also going to go in here, and I'm going to pull off these dots. Because I'm going to do them in a different color. So I'm just applying some pressure with the tip of the wood stir stick here, and then just peeling the dot off. So I'm going to change the color. You're welcome, Lori. Good night, sleep well, Soul Damon. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one off. So this is going to take me a minute, but I think it'll be worth it. So what my idea as far as the order of the colors that I'm going to do is I went from pink to blue from the center, working your way out. So now I'm going to go back to pink from blue. So I'm not going to repeat it, I'm just going to let it flow back and forth between the colors. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm really concentrated right now because I don't want to remove any of the other dots. All right, a couple more. Oops. I just needed to put the mug down to help me so it didn't hurt my wrist as much. Because this paint was put on a couple of days ago, I'm having to apply an awful lot of pressure to get it off. Now these paints aren't fully cured until they've air dried for 21 days or until they have been baked. So that's why after 2 days, I'm still able to peel some of this paint off. Even if I was to wait 3 or 4 days, chances are it's going to be pretty tough for me to scrape it off with anything. Oh, thank you, S. Griff. If I was sitting and not doing it on a live Holly, it would probably take me about anywhere from an hour and a half to 3 hours, depending on the complexity of it. Like the sunflower mug, I probably could have gotten done in an hour and a half, whereas the music mug would have taken me closer to 2.5 to 3 probably. Christmas tree took me 2.5 to 3 because it was very experimental too. Every once in a while I'll get a design I can do in an hour. Every once in a while. Not terribly often though. Yeah, it all depends on where my other focus is, right? Like if I can sit down and turn on the music and just paint, I can usually get things done fairly quickly. But I like to talk to you guys while I'm on here, so I don't like to delve into it too much here. I like to kind of keep myself still kind of open and available and engaging with everybody, right? Aw, thank you, Jan. I didn't know you were here. Merry Christmas, love. It's good to see you. Mine would not look like yours in an hour. Well, and there's a reason I didn't start even doing mugs until a couple years into it. I had mugs. I'd purchased mugs thinking I was going to do mug designs. And I just kept looking at them going, nope, not ready for that yet. And couldn't do it. And now it's become so fun because I'm so used to it. But again, it's the practice, right? I look back at the first mugs that I did and I liked them, but they're very different than what I'm doing now too, right? And I liked them then. It's very strange. It's a very strange thing to kind of see that change as you grow with this. You're going to see your skill develop very quickly. Yes, much better. Thanks, Jan. How was your visit with your dad today? It was really good, yeah. Mom was really happy to see him. We realized that it's been over a month since she's been able to get in there to see him. So that was really nice. It was hard, though. Dad was a little weepy, a little sad. I think a little relieved to see Mom. A little worried about Mom. He said to me a bunch of times, you gotta take care of her, you gotta take care of her. I think he's realizing, he's understanding what's happening. You know, like he understands that he's not going home again. He understands that, you know, there are certain parts of our lives that are carrying on without him, and he's struggling with that a little. It's really sad. Breaks my heart. But it was wonderful to see him today. I got a great picture of me and him. He's got the biggest smile I've seen on his face, and I don't think I've seen a smile this big in about 2 years. It was lovely. So it was a really good day. Yes, definitely post it, Holly, for sure. Ah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, that little bit of white made a difference, right? And it ties in the white because there wasn't any white in there again. So I'm also going to do white in the peak dots on here too. It was a good day, but an emotional day. But a good day nonetheless. I hope you guys all had a good day today. I know a lot of you relaxed, chilled out, been Forced to deal with stuff you don't want to deal with. What did I cook for dinner? Garlic pizza. We're making turkey tomorrow, though. Thanks, Jan. I love it, too. It looks like it's kind of glowing in the dark a little bit, eh? Cheers, Barb. So I had garlic pizza. Mom had some soup. And we're going to do turkey and mashed potatoes and some corn, some broccoli and cauliflower tomorrow for dinner tomorrow night. We were going to cook it all today, but Mom was absolutely zapped after her visit with Dad. It's the most she's done in quite a while, so it was a little hard on her. And I didn't get home till quite late. I stayed with them for quite a while. Hey, Lurker. How you doing, Jerry Lynn? We had beef tenderloin, homemade mac and cheese. Oh, that sounds good. They do, right? The black mugs really pop. All right. So we are going to do swoops now. And I'm going to try the micro daughter. We're going to see if this is going to do what I want it to do. No. I can already tell that it is not. So we are going to go up a size. I want it to be a little bit thicker of a line. So we are going to go to the straight tool. Oops. Stabbed myself with it. That's not good. Torching away. That's fantastic. That's so good. Did you guys have a good day today? That's more like it. That's more like it. That's what I wanted. That's better. That's the kind of swoop I was waiting for. That one right there. Those are not that one. I love that one. No, unfortunately not. All purpose is not the same as multi-surface. When you're looking at your paints, if it doesn't specifically say glass or ceramic, then it's not going to work with something that's that smooth of a surface. You want it to actually say the glass or ceramic. Did your first mug a couple days ago, had to remove it and start over? That's awesome. That's great. That's the beauty of this kind of canvas though, right? We can pull it off and start it again and learn from what we did and see what we want to do differently. Randy's working on dinner now. Very nice. What's he cooking for you? Merry Christmas, Kim. Good to see ya. Thanks for coming to hang out for a bit. There we go. Sorry about the glare. Oops. Make sure you're cleaning off your tools very regularly when you're doing swoops. And when in doubt, slow down. If you're not getting the look that you are hoping for, slow down. That's good for all of it. That applies to if you're having an issue getting the same size dots. If you're having an issue getting nice, even walking dots. If you're having an issue with swoops. If you're having an issue getting your center dot to be nice and round, well, that can be a paint issue too, but when in doubt, slow down. And if you think you're already going slow, slow down even more. My second but first is giving. Oh, that's so amazing. Pumpkin pie for dessert. Oh, ham and potatoes. Oh, that sounds good. Thank you so much, Kim. All right. So now we are going to do the other side of the swoops. So this is similar to the design that I did with the Christmas mug and with the neon metallic rainbow mugs. I did these swoops. So I'm dying to see those swoops with this color grade. I think it's going to look really, really cool. Sorry about the glare, you guys. Well, that's satisfying. Those turned out lovely. Looks good so far. Oh, thank you, Sala. That's so kind. Thank you for the roses and the perfume. That's so kind. You lied, not liked. That's what I figured you meant. It's all good, Paula. I wonder. Yeah. So we're going to take this one. No. We are going to take this one. And going back to the other tool. Hi, Mara. Aw, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, honey's mama. It's awful fun. It's fun to watch them kind of expand, and especially when you get into the rhythm of it and it kind of goes on and happens fairly quickly. There's a lot of gratification in that. All right, just had to take a drink. Oh, thank you, sweet Shadow. Thank you so much. All right, so now I'm going in with my light blue for the next set of peak dots. What my thought process is here is that I'm always going to be 2 colors behind the swoops in terms of this color grade. So the color grade would go from the white to the same blue as the swoops, then to this one. So in the next row, I will use this color, the color I used for those swoops, as the peak dot. And so on and so forth. I have no idea what that's going to do, what that's going to look like, but we'll give it a shot. See how it goes. Well, it's so much easier to paint here during the day. I'm excited. Another week or so, I am going to be ordering new lighting. Maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Cannot wait. I'm going to be painting the living room as well, which is going to be an extension of my studio. And actually, no, that's grossly undervaluing what it is. My mom has been gracious enough to tell me that I can kind of take over the living room and kind of set up my ultimate studio setup. So I'm going to paint, we're going to get some curtains, we're going to do all that good stuff and get it all nice and cleaned up and get things in their final spot. That is the goal. Get things in their final spot so that things can start to get settled in and boxes can start to be put away because things will have a permanent place. Pictures and mirrors and clocks can get hung on walls. So it's kind of the next big step. So I'm going to be blocking off some time at some point in the next couple of weeks to get some painting done in that room. So it's going to slow me down a little bit here, but I'm going to make sure I've got the pattern for January for the Patreon first, and then I will look at starting the painting out there. All right, next color in the color grade. We are starting here. Needing extra paint. Okay, so I need a little extra paint. I'm just gonna go nice and slow. That's better. See, when in doubt, go slow. Unless you have too much paint on your tool, then speed up. If you have a lot of paint on your tool and you go faster, you will get a pointy swoop a lot faster. Oh, thanks. Oh, I think I kind of have to do a huge mandala on the wall, don't I? I'd like to. We've got one wall that we're going to paint kind of like this minty green, and I was thinking about doing some white mandalas. We're going to have some shelves on the wall, and I thought about drawing mandalas in and around those shelves, but we'll see. Something will be on the walls. Something will happen. Might not be right away, but at some point it'll happen. I'm going to eventually redo my bedroom as well. And then I'll do some stuff in there too. Mm-hmm. I did a huge mandala on my wall in my old apartment. I was so sad when I moved out I had to paint over it. I had a pretty purple hallway too entryway and paint over that too. I painted it purple because I got one of those yellow frames like Monica and Rachel have over their peephole on Friends. So I painted my entire hallway, my entryway purple so that it matched their entryway. It looked pretty cool. Getting there, we're getting there. So we've got another 4 rows of these swoops after this color. And they're gradually going to get more and more pink. So there's a couple mugs left from my restock today. There's some new blank stones, blank tea light candle holders, blank puffy heart stones, blank flat heart stones. So if you're in need of something to paint on, there's some stuff on my website for any of the stones, the pre-made stones. They're 10% off of everything once you buy 3 or more. And the Dot Mandela Inspiration deck is available for pre-order. So the mug that I'm painting today was the card that I pulled for day number 14 of my card pulls. And that card prompt was a 3-color color grade. So we're doing the pink to purple to blue. I'm very behind in what I am painting. Like I'm certainly not getting them painted every single day. I've challenged myself to pull a card every day for 30 days. But like on day 1, I didn't finish the first painting, right? It was a mug as well. Most of them have been mugs. So I'm still pulling them every single day and I will complete them, but they're not getting completed at as fast of a rate as I had originally thought I was going to be capable of doing. I'm like, yeah, I can totally paint 1 mug a day, no problem. And well, then all you need is 1 day to upset that apple cart, and that didn't work anymore. So expect to see these for a while. Today is day 15, so I'll be doing a card pull tonight before I go to bed, adding that to the queue, and go from there. I gotta get the patterns done first. So they are next on the list. Is the connection bad for others? Oh no. I hope the connection's holding up. We got about another 5 minutes and then I'm gonna sign off for the night, you guys. But I will be back here from 1 to 3 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna work on this, and we're gonna work on the Sacred Geometry Seed of Life Dot Mandela stone that we started yesterday. So we're going to work on this tomorrow as well. That is the plan anyway. Okay. Oh, that sounds like you just got the short end of the stick there, Tammy, for the connection side of things for a second, eh? Hopefully it'll even itself out. All right. No, you moron! Totally not the color I was supposed to use. Let's get that out of there. Even as I was doing it, I was telling myself not to do it as it was happening. Oh, what a bonehead. It's because I didn't close up my paint and get out the other paint color when I was done doing those peak dots. I've been painting dot mandalas now for a little over 2 years, and I paint almost every single day. Almost every day, yeah. The skill will develop as quickly as you are willing to practice. So the more you practice, the faster that skill is going to develop. Oh, I didn't stir this paint yet. Alrighty. Come on. All right, going super slowly. Totally zoning out again. I'm sorry, you guys. So 3 more rows after this. I'm questioning the color choices of the peak dots, but when I look at it from farther away, I think I'm okay with them. I think I'll know better once I see the whole thing done. But I very well could end up going in and changing the color of these dots in here. Not 100% sure that I like my choice, but we'll wait till all the rows of the swoops are done before any decisions about that is made. Are made. So 1 to 3 p.m. here tomorrow for a live. I'll post my live schedule for the rest of the week sometime tomorrow evening. And we'll just keep painting. Couple mugs left from my shop restock, and of course some of my other inventory that's on my website as well, including some blank stones and blank tea light candle holders to paint on. Some different heart stones now too. And then I'm just going to keep painting mugs until it's time for another shop restock with more mugs in a couple of weeks. Once we get into January. I'm going to finish this row of swoops, and then we're going to do a card pull, and I'll refresh you on what are the cards that I have sitting on in the on deck circle to complete, and then we'll pull another one and add another card to the on deck circle. But just so you know kind of what's coming up, what are the themes that I'm going to be working on. So the stone that I showed you, that card prompt was Seed of Life or Flower of Life. So I did the Seed of Life design. It's a sacred geometry design. I don't know much about it. So if anybody knows a lot about the Seed of Life and want to share that in the comments, that would be awesome. But I don't know anything. But I know that it's a common mandala pattern, and sacred geometry is tied to mandalas as well with the symmetries and everything. So I'm going to be taking a course. I signed up for a course a long time ago and I just haven't done it. So I'm going to get back to that course and learn about it so that I can tell you about it. But that stone is one of them. So to work on that stone, which is the flower or the seed of life. And then the other ones that are coming up, the pull for day 11 was gratitude. Okay, so day 11 is gratitude. Day 12 was my least favorite season. And day 13 was darkness. Day 14 was this one here. So I jumped ahead a couple of days. It's the 3-color color grade. And the stone is a repull from day 10 that I'm behind on of the Seed of Life. Oh, I'm glad that the schedule's helpful for you. That's awesome. I'm glad. That's the intention. I know how much I like schedules, so it's if it's helpful, I'm really glad. So this is my Dot Mandala Inspiration deck. They're the same size as tarot cards. There's 52 of them in here. So what I've been doing is I challenged myself to pull a card every day for 30 days from this Dot Mandala Inspiration deck. So I have been just giving them a shuffle, treating it kind of like a tarot or oracle card reading, just kind of letting myself breathe into it. So I'm going to do that. Oops. I'm going to do that now. Now, if that was a tarot card, I'd be looking at all these cards that jumped out at me. So we'll do that. Let me just answer this question for Lynn. Right now, I'm preferring Craftsmart multi-surface. I do also like folk art, and if you can ever get your hands, you find yourself in the position to get your hands on some Martha Stewart multi-surface, those are definitely top of my list as well. I'd say it's a tie between Martha Stewart and Craftsmart, to be honest with you right now. If you're looking for Craftsmart multi-surface paints, when you go to Michael's, you need to go, there's the one side of the aisle that always has all of the Craftsmart paints. You want to go to the other side of the aisle where the folk art and all the other specialty paints are. That's where the Craftsmart multi-surface paint is. So resilient. All right, so this is day 15. I put a Post-it note on there so that if it gets, my card and my mug get separated, hopefully one of these two will go with it. Day 15. And then I also write down once I'm finished painting the mug or whatever I'm painting, I make sure I write down when it will be fully cured and ready to ship. So resilient, that's going to be a fun one to think on. So I've got a few to think on. You know, we're going to finish the color grade. We're going to finish the Seed of Life. We've got darkness, least favorite season, gratitude, and resilient. So these are going to be the ones that are going to be upcoming over the next little while. So there's a whole bunch of different word prompts, and there's a whole bunch of different images on here. This is artwork that I've completed in the past. So you can either choose to take inspiration from the card that you pull, or you can choose to take inspiration from the image. Maybe it's the colors, maybe it's the pattern, whatever the case is. So that's what these are. They're available for pre-order. They come with a little velvet bag, which I love. And they also will come with an invite to a private Facebook group where we can share what we're painting and what we are, how we're doing with our journeys with the cards and whatever we're challenging each other with. And we'll do some painting together on those too. So anyways, all those links are in my bio. I've got a Facebook group if you'd like to join it. We'd love to see you. If you're already there, thank you so much for joining and participating. I'm really proud of this wonderful community that's building. And I look forward to spending more time with you again tomorrow. So 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, I will see you here live. We'll work more on that mug. We will work on this stone and see if we can't get a little bit of work done. Thank you so much for coming to hang out today. I really appreciate you spending your time with me, and I hope that it has been enjoyable for you. If you have questions, you know where to find me. Please don't hesitate to ask. I don't have all the answers, but I'll do my best. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sending you so much love, guys. Hi, Sharon. Bye, guys. Lots of love. Thank you, Shadow Cat Girl, Jerry Lynn, Barb, Tammy. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye. Bye, Lynn. Bye, Holly.